Hey guys, and welcome to a review video. Last time you saw a brief look into my guitars, now it's going to be reviewing to a new pedal I've got. I have a couple of different pedals for my guitars, and I was building basically like a massive pedal board, distortion, sound, wire pedal, everything like that, and I didn't like the way the pedal board was going. There was way too much interference, way too much hissing, noise and stuff. So I decided to take my pedal board down, I put all my pedals to one side, and I invested in a new pedal. A synthesizer pedal. Now, for those of you that don't know what that is, it basically turns your guitar into a synth and gives off synth sounds when you pick the strings or tap the strings, whatever your style of guitar playing is. So let me show you what I invested in, and then I'll show you basically what I can do with it, with what I'm currently doing on my guitar. So this is the Boss Synthesizer SY-1. It is an absolute animal of a goddamn pedal. I love this thing. It takes a 9-volt mains. I have Yo-Yo 9-volt mains, recommended Boss. You get the Boss mains. It didn't come with it. It didn't even recommend it. And customers also bought this on. I got this for Amazon, by the way. Absolutely brilliant. Very well built. Lovely. How you do that to turn it on, and it's absolutely amazing. So let me show you what I do with it when I'm playing guitar, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of what all the dials do and stuff like that. So let me show you what I do with it. So right now my guitar is in basically normal mode. So normal being that mode. When I switch on the synth pedal, which is now on, you get this. Change is one of my favourites. So that's not all I can do. I can do a lot more than that. But that's just basics of how this pedal works. So let me show you the actual pedal, how it works, what you can do with it, what settings there are, and the way I have it now. In between, I think 3 settings I have it on now. So let me show you how that works. So this is the pedal when it's on. Red light signals on, off, on, and you push that to turn it off and on. So you can go back to normal guitar tune, whatever your normal guitar, whether it's metal. I wouldn't recommend acoustic for this. It's not recommended. But there are plenty of settings on this, so I don't know whether you can read any of that. You've got tone, depth, effect. You can go from pad. I've got it in STR mode. You can even have it on bass if you so wish as well. There is a bass option here. You can also turn your guitar into a bass, which, by the way, sounds really fucking weird. But currently I have it between 11, which is here, 10 and 9. And I have it between all them. No, 11, 10 and 9, that was 8, sorry, there, and there. I have it on 10 currently, or 9, so yeah, it's very nice. Tone and effect is effect and direct is basically how much effect you want, so how good the effect is. With the way I have it, my direct is completely down. My rate and depth is on max. My depth is on maximum, or just below maximum, and then my effect is there, same as my tone. So, and then obviously you've got STR, you've got pad, you've got organ, you've got sound effects, you've got everything on here. It's just amazing. It's just an amazing pedal. As like I said, 9-volt mains. Honestly, I would give a more in-depth review to it than this. But I've barely messed. I've only set it to these settings at the moment. It only took me about half an hour to set this up the way I like it. once I figure out more stuff with it and I've got some stuff down on TikTok Lives on here, then I'll do a better review. But I hope you guys like it. And yeah, so next up, what you'll see now is basically a full demonstration of how this works. Whew. You gotta do this right. That's how that works if I do all three of my my settings. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed that review. I apologise if it wasn't that much in depth. I'll be going through I'll be doing a pedal review of all my pedals and then setting up a pedal board once I can get my pedal board cleaned. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon. Adios.